Tell us a bit about some of the observations you made and how you changed the culture of the front desk.
So I think it's, first of all, just as a mother, ringing a reception area and talking to that person at the front. So often when you call the medical centre and you're worried about your child or whatever, and then you hear that person answer in such a way that is just completely disinterested. What do you already you feel as though you've kind of lost, how am I even going to get an appointment? Are they going to listen to me? Are they going to listen to what I'm concerned about with my child or with myself even? When you finally think, no, I think I actually need to go and see the doctor. So right from the very beginning, just having that person answer in a friendly way. Like, you'd think it wouldn't be that hard, but actually we have learnt, we can't assume anything. So we teach our staff how to answer the phone.
Absolutely.
We stress the importance of having that listening ear and asking questions, asking what that person's name is, securing details, getting the 3 points of ID, and knowing who they're speaking to, and then using their name throughout that conversation and taking notes from the very beginning. Our receptionists are taking notes, so they don't have to ask another thing again, unless, of course, the line is not quite clear, and that happens too. We have to, realise that we can't do it perfectly, but this is where our systems kick in, and we say, "Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you just repeat that to me?" Or, I'm just going to spell it. Is it spelled this way? Is this what you mean? Until we've clarified that person's name. And it might seem like it's an insignificant, trivial thing, but that means a lot to a patient where you are taking the time to actually know what their name is. And then you're asking them, right, what can I do for you today? And we have a list. We also very much appreciate that. What happens if you talk to one person one day and then the next day you speak to someone else and then you get a completely different story? It's just so confusing for a patient, and it's just not fair. It's not fair on your reception staff to have mixed messages. It's not fair for the patient. So we have very consistent messages, spiels. We use the term spiels, where if a patient is phoned and they ask about a particular type of appointment, from no matter who they're speaking to, they will all get the same message. And so everyone else's back as well. That if a patient has tried to say, well, that's not what I was told, you can know for sure and certain that absolutely we're all on the same page in this team, in this Sure Care family. Yes, this is what we do. So we reinforce and say, yeah, this is what happens. And then the patient gets that consistent message. And, as I say, we've all got each other's backs. So that's just a very small component of, it boils down to customer service, really. And just treating, having that listening ear. So then we're reassuring the patient that they are being heard. And we also take into consideration that sometimes it is an urgent case. We are an hour and a half away from the nearest hospital, and appointments are hard to come by. It is a wait to be able to see you. And so we even have special appointments where we have special triage questions that we ask. And the receptionists are very well trained. They know whether to book in. They also know when they've reached their limit and to pass on to the nurse. If they've told a patient they'll get back to them, they'll take detailed notes, and they will ring a patient back. So there's this consistency throughout the team where the patients are being told the same thing. They're reassured that they're going to be, the questions are going to be answered, they're going to be seen to. We ask enough questions to be able to show the patients that we are the experts, and we will handle their case in the appropriate way.